Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a get ready with me like we're on FaceTime. We're going to be chatting. I'm going to give you kind of some life updates. It's March 23rd, which is crazy. This month has like absolutely flown by. Like I don't even remember what happened during this month. But yeah, today we're just going to be getting ready. I'm also going to be doing some emo slash scene makeup. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I also have this really cool raccoon hat that I thrifted and I want to wear it. So we're gonna be doing that today. I'm also not gonna be like, this makeup is inspired by scene and emo makeup, the way it looks visually, not the techniques. So nobody in my comments be telling me, we didn't have all these products back then. You should have been doing it like this. You shouldn't have used so much powder, blah, 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 okay? I'm doing my makeup the way I want to do it, but inspired by how the emo scene makeup was. So please don't comment about the techniques I'm using, whatever, because I get a lot of comments like that on TikTok and it's actually really annoying. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I already put contacts in because I'm doing a dark makeup look today, and I always want my eyes to look light when I'm doing like a dark, heavy, smoky eye. So I put in my contacts. I'm gonna do my hair after I already moisturized. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'll be starting off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. What I do know about emo slash scene makeup is it was super matte, pretty much no blush, very dark eyes, light lips. So yeah, I'm only going in with this primer today because it's very mattifying and blurring, so I definitely want my skin to look good. I feel like I haven't had much motivation to film any videos just because, like, mentally I feel like I'm going through a lot. There's just a lot happening after the beginning of the year, and I feel like the beginning of the year is definitely not how I planned for the year to go so far. I feel like everybody is really kind of going through this like weird transitional period where things are kind of not going wrong, but not necessarily going the way they expected, or like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are shedding like a part of themselves, and I definitely feel that. I'm trying not to let myself get too much in a hole because I've made so much progress this past 2 years and I just don't want it to go down the drain. So I'm trying to keep myself motivated and trying to still do like hobbies and things that I enjoy, just so I don't actually lose my mind and fall into like this deep hole. Because as some of you know, I do have OCD, so I tend to spiral and get in these kind of obsessive habits, and sometimes they are not good habits. So yeah, it's definitely been a weird few months for me. Using this Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. It's technically my summer shade, so I think it might be, like, it looks good right now, but I know it oxidizes a little bit, so I'm gonna make sure to kind of go ham with the light concealer. But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting like a heat rash right here. I've also been dealing with a lot of, I've been trying to get diagnosed with POTS for about 2.5 years now. It was after I got COVID that I started feeling all these symptoms, and I definitely know like 100% for myself that it is POTS. Like the symptoms are just, they correlate, they're too similar, and it's been years. So, you know, I've gotten like blood work and stuff done and everything's been fine, but it's just I've been having these physical symptoms for years now, and I feel like I haven't been able to get diagnosed, which is a common theme with POTS especially. And I definitely feel like when my stress and anxiety gets bad, my POTS also starts to get bad. Been kind of a struggle. On another note though, I'm really happy that it's starting to get warm. I forget how bad every year I get seasonal allergies, and I totally forget how miserable they are when they do come around. They are absolutely awful, and this year it's been worse because the wind here has been crazy. I have not experienced wind like that here before. Pretty much it looked like there was a fire here because of how windy it was. It was so gross and muggy outside, and it just literally flared up my allergies. That's like another reason why I haven't been able to post or do makeup, is because my nose is constantly running. I'm like having to blow my nose. My eyes are super puffy and swollen. It's just, it's a mess. I think I'm just gonna set my face. I'm not gonna do any contouring. I'm looking at an inspiration picture, and I kind of just want to follow what that looks like. I don't know. Looks crazy right now, but I'm gonna go in with powder to kind of blend it all together. I'm looking at this picture right here. This is kind of the vibe I want to go for, and as you can see, her face is like completely matte, no blush, no anything. So I'm gonna try to emulate that. So I'm not even gonna spray my face with setting powder. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera though. I'm gonna try to do them kind of like that. Okay, brief intermission. I just did my eyebrows and I made myself a little iced Americano. I think the eyebrows turned out really good. I'm really liking the way my eyebrows have been looking recently. Now I'm gonna be doing the under eyeliner first and kind of trying to really smoke my eyes out. What? My eyes always look so tiny when I do this. I feel like I've been really wanting to do like commentary videos because that's like the one thing that I always watch is commentary videos just on like TikTok, drama, or like kind of pop culture stuff. So I feel like I want to do like a weekly thing where I do makeup and pop culture and we just sit down and do makeup and talk about like what's going on that week in pop culture. So let me know if that's something you want to see. But this week has been all about the Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez drama again. I feel like this literally comes up once a year. Like, didn't we already go through all of this? I think it's so odd that we're like rehashing this again. Like, I wonder. Well, it's because there was a YouTube video that came out about Hailey Bieber being like a stalker to Justin Bieber, and I feel like that just like resurfaced everything, and especially with like Selena Gomez getting married to what's his face, Benny Blanco now. There's more to like talk about in the whole saga, so people like are bringing it up again. And to a degree, I feel bad for Hailey Bieber. I definitely think that her behavior is odd. That like, obviously there's like way too much evidence that she was low-key stalking and being kind of weird and following Selena and Justin. And I don't know, it seems to me that she had more of an obsession with Selena Gomez than Justin Bieber, and I think a lot of people think that. Yeah, it's just so odd that we keep bringing this up every so often. I feel bad for the girl because she's just out here living her life for a few years, and then all of a sudden people want to start like hating her again. That must be really hard on her mental health, so I definitely feel for her. But yeah, Selena Gomez was really one of my favorite people in the early 2000s. She was like, I feel like maybe one of my first girl crushes that I had. And partly because I wanted to be like her. Like, I was obsessed with how pretty she was and her style, and obviously Wizards of Waverly Place, loved that. But not really too much, I feel like, in pop culture this week other than the Hailey Selena Gomez stuff that has already been talked about a million times. Another thing that kind of happened was, this isn't like tea or anything at all, but this is something I want to talk about because I do live in New Mexico. If you guys know who Tofia Chu is on TikTok, she's like a person that goes live streaming every day. She's pretty much like a lol cow. Like, people make fun of her, and that's why she's a TikToker, and like that's why people know her, which I think is really fucked up. And I don't know, lol cow culture is pretty fucked up in general. Like, people that become lol cows and become not famous but popular just because people hate them or hate the way they look is kind of crazy. And I do acknowledge that Tofia Chu has done some like pretty fucked up shit, but I feel like her background and home dynamic was maybe why she is the way she is. And I also don't know if she has some sort of disability. I don't really know that much about her in that regard, but this past week her family was targeted, or not targeted because I guess it happened at random technically, but her family, her mom and her brother They were victims of a carjacking in Albuquerque, and it's so sad. Her brother ended up passing away and her mom ended up getting shot, which I think this is just horrific. Like, to go through that is so painful, and for her to be homeless and going through that is like, I don't know, it's so sad. And I understand that in the past she's like taken donations from people for her situation, and people have donated money, and like she's been really irresponsible with money in the past, but I feel like now it's like maybe not the time to criticize people that are wanting to donate to her because of the situation she's in. Like, I don't know if we can fully trust that she'll use the money responsibly, but I mean, all we can hope is that this like situation kind of wants or pushes her to be like in a safe space now. Like, hopefully she tries to, you know, save the money she's being donated, or I don't know, like try to save the income she's getting from TikTok and try to get her and her mom a place, because her mom is like disabled and not able to work. So I don't know. It's a really sad situation. When I first heard of it, I think it already happened like a week and a half ago, but it literally made me feel sick to my stomach. Like, I felt so horribly bad, and to know that that happened here an hour away from me, it's just so sad, and I just feel so bad for her. And I feel like maybe now people will realize to stop like not criticizing her, because I think everyone that posts themselves on the internet is open to criticism, but maybe stop bullying her. Bullying isn't cool. Let's just stop bullying people. But yeah, anyways, that's like a really sad situation, and I hope she's able to, you know, recover and be okay. Is not the place to be, really. It's truly not the vibe. I never choose to go there because of how chaotic it is. But anyways, I just did this eye. I'm gonna do this eye for TikTok because I'm also filming a TikTok simultaneously. So I'm gonna do that. I really like the way this turned out, and then we'll keep going with the rest. I feel like the under eye was very harsh, so I'm gonna try to really focus the black on the inner corner, and then I'm gonna go in with more black eyeshadow to make it more like pronounced. Okay, I think I want to go in with a little bit of gray just to kind of buff it out a little bit, because I do know that they liked their makeup harsh, but I just want to go in with a little bit of gray, just a little bit. Okay, I put on lashes because I'm like, even if they didn't wear lashes, you can't really see them. Like, it just adds a little bit of a nice effect, if you know what I mean. So the last thing, I think, is to do the lips, which I had my lipstick somewhere and now I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna be using Makeup by Mario Flat Iron. Flat Iron is the name of the color, which is perfect because like I'm gonna be straightening my hair and styling it like emo after this. So we're gonna be using this color. Okay, now the fun part is gonna be styling my hair and putting my outfit on. So I'll be right back. Okay, here's how the hair looks without the hat. I'm gonna put on my outfit and the hat, but I thought it looks really good. I didn't look up like a tutorial. I kind of just teased it and did it the way my sister used to do, like the bump it kind of thing. I think I could make it a little bit bigger, but I'm gonna put on the hat and the shirt I have, and I'll be right back. Okay, I put my raccoon tail hat on. I got this at Savers the other day, and I literally think somebody made it. This is also my necklace from when I was younger. I found it in a box of my old stuff in my parents' garage. And I don't know, guys, this might just have to be my entire aesthetic from now on because I am living for this look. I put on a leopard print shirt too that I got from Savers yesterday. This might have to be how I dress every single day because I'm obsessed. Like, I feel like it turned out so good. Let me know what you guys think. I guess this is the end of the video. Thank you for sitting and chatting with me. Let me know what other type of videos you want to see from me. Sorry for my absence. I'm trying to get more consistent. It's just really hard when my mental health isn't doing the best. I have no motivation, and I don't want to film when I'm not feeling the best because I feel like you can kind of tell, and it's just not authentic. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I love you guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification to make sure when I post, which is mainly Saturdays and Sundays. I've been posting some more videos like on Wednesday, kind of Wednesday, Thursdays. But yeah, definitely let me know what other videos you want to see. And soon I will be doing a house tour because as you can see, I'm kind of still decorating. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.